Hi guys, this is Cece here from Cece Sharing Space. In this space, we share views and information on self-development and relationship building. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button and to receive notifications for the new videos. And also, don't forget to click on the like button. Enjoy, thank you.
Hi guys, welcome once again to CC Sharing Space. Today I'd like to speak about the topic of how do I lose weight and keep it off. This is a issue for everybody. A lot of people in the world have an issue with weight loss and keeping the weight off. People are going to gym, exercising, people are doing all sorts of things to try and get to that goal of losing a certain type amount of weight. In my experience, well, as a human being like everybody else, I'm a female and we're very conscious about our weight and how we look. And that's always been my challenge as well. I would like to speak about how I managed to overcome that and also lose the weight and keep it off. It's about a mindset, it's about a lifestyle. Losing weight is not a diet, and keeping it off is not achieved by dieting. It's achieved by a mindset, a more positive mindset about yourself. So you start the program to lose that weight. You exercising if you want to exercise. But I personally couldn't do that physical exercises. So what I've done, I've used fasting and I've used healthy eating. And I've also use plant-based foods. So at the moment, I am a vegetarian. I have been for now 3 or 4 years. End of this year, end of 2020, I'll be 4 years vegetarian. I'm plant-based, and I started my journey by getting rid of the so-called meats, not because it makes you lose weight. However, I chose it because I wanted to stop eating meat or any animal products. Then I went into eating more vegetables in my diet. And I also focused on eating less and no sugar products, like for example baked stuff and processed foods, high carb foods. Because then again, there's an issue with carbs, because there's carbs in vegetables, also carbs. Those are good carbs, or they call them the fast carbs and slow carbs. So I did my research and all that, and this information is all over the internet. So I did all that, and I chose a path that's going to lead me to constantly dropping the weight week by week, month by month. I'm not really much of a cool drink person. I don't really like those type of drinks because they're full of sugar. So what I've just focused on drinking more water in my diet every day. And the myth that we need to drink 8 glasses of water is just a myth. You drink according to your body weight, according to your height and your weight. That's how you drink your water. So anyway, that is online as well. You can get information on how much water you should be drinking according to your body type and body weight and your height. So not everybody should follow the same type of practice, because not everybody's body is the same. However, there's certain simple principles that help for all of us, like eating more vegetables in your daily diet, eating more low carb fruits, because there's high carb fruits also full of sugar, and it is low carb and there's middle type of carb fruits as well. Again, you got to do your research on that. That's what I did. I did my research. It was a continuous process of doing research to understand what I need to actually remove in my diet or add in my diet. So it has been a journey, and I had lost about 15 kgs at that time, um, when I was in the program of losing the weight. And then after about 6 months, I lost the weight I needed to lose. Then I just focus now on maintaining. Maintaining again is again, you have to now adapt to this new body weight. So you weighed a certain type of weights. Maybe you've lost about 10 kgs or 15 kgs, and you're now at a certain point where you want to be. Now you need to now focus on maintaining. Now maintaining means you don't rush back and go back to eating the junk food. You don't rush back and go back stopping the exercise. No, you don't. It's a continuous program. It's a continuous mind thoughts, how you think about yourself as well. That's what I realized that for years I was overweight as a teenager. I was what they call plumpy, a plumpy teenager. So I now had a perception that this is my way to always be like that. However, I changed that by changing my mindset and changing my habits, changing how I feel about myself and about food. Food is not a hobby. Food is a fuel. That's what I needed to tell myself, because then all this snacking right through the day, eating all the chocolates and eating sweets all the time, I had to reprogram my mind on that food is not a hobby. Food is a fuel, and you eat when your body requires you to eat, not because you're bored or you're lonely. You gotta eat and eat healthy in those times that you are hungry. So I focused on that. So the first 6 months of losing the weight, of so-called being on a diet that was low carb. Some people prefer high carb, but that's not the issue yet. The issue is how you feel about food and what you understand about food, about losing weight, and which foods are more healthy and which foods are not. Some people can eat more high carb foods like more rices and starchy stuff, and others cannot. You see, so you need to figure out what works for your body. So then I found out that my body is more productive. It works more best if I eat a low carb but high vegetables, like, you know what I mean, like your spinaches, your cabbages, your broccolis, all the other cauliflower, all those nice vegetables. So that's what I started doing, and I focused on that, and I still do that till date. I eat plant-based food, but I eat mostly vegetables, good vegetables. And then I saw that, yeah, since I am a vegetarian, I could eat some cheeses, but then I realized then in the long run that the cheese was not really good for me. Again, you see, so as I said, it's a journey. It's about you discovering what works for you, not what works for Beyonce or whoever else you're looking at on social media. It's all about you, so you need to figure out what works for you, what foods you enjoy, and how they make you feel afterwards. Because sometimes we might enjoy eating a lot of high carbs, but how does it make you feel afterwards? Makes you feel sluggish, makes you feel tired, it takes away your energy. Those type of foods then you should try and avoid, and eat more light foods that make you more lighter feeling in your body. So that's how you can now lose the weight and then keep it off. It's all a mindset with actions, with practices, with steps that you will do. It's not a quick solution, however, because it's a journey. And then you need to now keep that weight off for the rest of your life. And don't go from ping ponging, from picking up weight and then losing weight. So that's what I needed to focus on. And the last, say, 4 years has just been like that. I managed to keep off the weight which I had lost, and I am at a good weight as I am at the moment. I'm healthy. I take my supplements. I have my greens. I have my vegetables, but I balance everything. But I still get some chocolate when I want to, but not like in binging, because I know that I don't need to binge. You see, because psychologically, we tend to feel that if we take away foods, and then we need to now binge when we get to eat them again. So again, it's all about a mindset. It's about changing how you feel about your food and about yourself. That food is not entertainment. That food is not a pastime. Food is medicinal because it helps us. So that's what I also learned on foods that help you medicinally. You know what I mean? You don't have to be taking too much medications. You can eat certain foods, like include your garlic and your ginger in your foods when you're preparing your foods, and have them raw to blend them and drink them. Have them raw, because those are the things that are good. And I also learned about your mineral intake, your calciums, your iron, your phosphates. all the other stuff. I learned all about that as well. And being a female, there's certain minerals that we need that keep our hormones balanced, like our calcium, like our iron, things like that. They keep our hormones balanced, potassium. So then I realized that if I eat more avocados, I can have quite a good substance amount of potassium in my body as a female. So again, as I said, it's all about research. So everybody is different. As I said, I will just keep on repeating that because I don't want people to think that we need to all follow the same type of diets or eat the same type of foods. If going plant-based is good for you, then go plant-based. And if you feel that, well, you're okay with eating meat, then it's your choice as well. I'm not going to demonize any type of diets or food choices people make because it's all about them. It's their lives, it's your journey, it's their experiences. However, information is very key. So you need to understand, what am I eating? And this food that I'm eating, well, what is it? What does it do to my body? How's it grown? How's it cared for? Things like that. Those are the things that made me move from being a meat eater to being a plant-based person. And I'm moving forward because I want to become a totally 100% plant-based person. I don't have any eggs in my diet or any cheese at any time. That's what they call veganism. But anyway, I don't want to focus on labels because those are just labels. And those are also can also confuse you and mess you up. So when you're doing your research on eating and dieting, because remember, dieting it's not about restriction, it's about eating the right type of foods that are good for you at the right times, foods that your body actually craves. So do your research. If you have the means, you can go to medical experts and get your blood work done, and you can actually determine which foods really work for you also in terms of your blood type. Yeah, so I'm going to stop here with this topic. Thank you so much for listening to my video, and please um, like and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.